Business First Look, brought to you by Southern Colorado Business Forum and Digest.
Good morning. This is Business First Look here on KKTV. I'm your host, Dirk Hobbs, in the studio this morning. The Honorable Mayor Yemi Mobolade. Grateful that you're here this morning, sir. We've got a few things to chat about. One of those is a very key economic development issue and an economic sustainability issue, and that's really our infrastructure, our roads and things like that. 2C is really something that Southers ushered in when he was in office, and now you're looking to continue that so that we can continue to have great roads in the region.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dirk, for having me. It's important for me to start here, what the role of government is. And when we talk about our business flourishing, the role of government is to ensure that we're laying the foundation so that flourishing can occur, so that businesses can be planted, economic opportunities can be planted in the city. So that's where infrastructure comes in, the ability for folks to be able to leave home and drive to work on a smooth and safe road. Right. And so 2C is really important, and we're renewing it this November for 10 years. Southern started it in 2015.
That's right.
We renewed it in 2019. Thank you to the voters. And the results and the impact, tremendous. We've reduced the number of city claims by 80%, the number of complaints by 50%.
That's substantial.
We've repaved about 1,700 lane miles, but we still have about over 5,000 to go.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing the results, and we're excited to continue this work to ensure that the entire city has been repaved.
Very good. Well, we'll continue to bang the drum on 2C. Another issue is really around creating community, and you've got a great program called 1,000 Neighborhood Events, or 1,000 Neighborhood Parties.
Yeah.
How's that coming along?
It's coming along good. Last weekend, we kicked it off. We had a number of leaders and elected officials, including the governor, who was part of it. It affects all of life. It was highly successful. And what we're trying to do is combat mental health. May is Mental Health Month.
Yep.
We're trying to move residents from isolation back into a community. We're going old school fashion America. The days where you used to go able to go next door and ask for a cup of sugar. Yeah. It turns out that those simple acts are really helpful in terms of our mental well-being. So we're encouraging 1,000 neighborhood gatherings starting May, Mental Health Month, and then it ends September 28th on Good Neighbor Day.
Good Neighbor. Well, that's very appropriate.
It's very. I like to believe that it was. We did plan that very intentional.
Very good. All right. The third and final issue I want to tackle today is you guys are starting to have the conversation around the relationship between the city and EMS AMR. So let's start there and just kind of unpack the issue and where you'd like to take it.
No, so in the same way, I open up this conversation by saying the role of government. The role of government, again, is to ensure that we are providing our foundation so that flourishing can occur, especially with our business community. Now, public safety is a top priority for me as mayor, not only because I'm bound by it by law, but it's because no one else can do it. Private industry can't do it. Nonprofits can't do it. And our emergency medical services, by city code, it falls on my shoulders. And so historically, we've outsourced this to the private ambulances, who's in it for different reasons, no fault of their own. I'm a capitalist at heart. And so this opportunity really gives the city an opportunity to do it better, improve response time, reduce costs, but also adapt to the changing needs of our 911 emergency system. So these days, people call 911 for behavioral health concern. People call 911 to address vagrancy and homelessness. And we have to be able to adapt. And this opportunity gives us a chance to address some of those issues that are coming my way as mayor.
Very good. Mayor Yemi Mobolade has got a lot to tackle here in Southern Colorado, and he's doing a great job. 2C, and then, of course, the 1,000 neighborhoods, and now AMS and EMR on the table. So thank you for addressing those, sir.
Thank you, Dirk.
Thank you for being here.
This has been Business First Look with host Dirk Hobbs, brought to you by Southern Colorado Business Forum and Digest.